Welcome back, everybody. Here we go. Our next guest is an award-winning TV host, a celebrity chef, and a best-selling cookbook author. He's with us today to talk about his newest season of his cooking show. He's cooking up a storm, I'm telling you. And to share some recipe tips, too, as we step into the holiday season. So please welcome to the show, Chef Jernard Wells.
Hello. What's good, Dr. Bob?
Yeah. I heard you've been cooking up a storm, man, especially with this new show. Talk about it. Tell us about it.
Yeah, man, some of everything. New Soul Kitchen, going into season 3, I wanted to really do a lot of things different as far as the creating. All the past seasons I had co-hosts, so this will be the first season with me by myself. So I'm really looking forward to this season because I did a lot of cool things, even from man, food-wise, charbroiled oysters, barbecue shrimp and grits. Yeah, we're gonna be doing oxtails as chef instead of your traditional oxtail. We're gonna do an oxtail pasta. Yeah, so we're gonna have some fun.
I'm salivating already. I don't know why you're doing this to me so early in the interview. I can't get any words out now. So you're cooking up a storm. You're cooking with gas plus.
Yeah, exactly. Gas plus, cooking with diesel.
That's right. So where does it go from here? That's just a few of the recipes that you're talking about, because I know Sandra tells me that you're really hooking things up and you're going at it.
Yes. You know, one of the cool things is food has always been in my life. Like most people, as we say, we got some people that gotta eat to live, and then you got some people that live to eat. And you know, I'm one of those people on both sides of the spectrum. And I started out cooking at a young age when I was 10 years old. Yeah, learning from my father, and over the course of the years of growing into it and growing into the business, because my dad was a chef. It led me to launching my first brick and mortar restaurants, writing cookbooks, and then ultimately, almost 13 years ago, landing my first opportunity in the entertainment industry, where I started out with Food Network. But of course, TV One at the time was always a love, because during that time is when I would see G. Garvin on there cooking. And you know, it's something about when you see people that look like you and talk like you doing something that you admire, that you aspire to do in life. Yeah. It's like a certain sense of motivation that pushes you along. And hey, here we go now. Here we go. TV One Sister Network, Clio TV, whipping it up and cooking on a regular basis.
Yeah, and I know you started out with the little bit of recipes here and there just to get things cooking. Now everybody's hooked up. They want to know exactly what you're going to do next. Now, you worked with a lot of celebrities, right? They call upon you, and a lot of organizations, a lot of companies. Talk about
Correct. It. Yeah, you know, man, I started out years ago traveling with Tyler Perry when he was doing his plays, Medea's Big Happy Family. From there, Brandon Ingram. I did shows with Steve Harvey. Rashawn McDonald actually is a mentor of mine, who was Steve Harvey's manager at one point in time. Kathy Hughes, the founder of TV One, is a mentor and been mentoring me for several years, cooked for them. You know, it has taken me all around the country. I've even had the opportunity of cooking for the premier First Lady of Bermuda. You know, the list and accolades go on and on. But one of the things that I maintain to love is the love of creating great cuisine and seeing the looks and the emotions on people's face when they taste the food that I cook. And
I'm not even the food. You're looking at the look on my face right now. But I can imagine. I can feel the bursts of flavors and stuff in my mouth already.
Yeah, I know, right? Look, and that's the thing, you know, because my culinary background, of course, being a Southern chef, and it's not hidden in my accent anywhere, but being a Southern chef, that's been my foundation, because that's what I grew up in. But I made it my business to, when I went to culinary arts school, study French Cajun cuisine, and then I took time and traveled around the world and worked for chefs for free, just so they could teach me their styles from from Filipino, Malaysian, Caribbean, Ethiopian cuisine, all these different styles where I would become a melting pot. So when you're eating from me, where I'm from doesn't determine the skill set and the quality and style of food that I create.
There you go. And your family had a big role, of course, in what you're doing today. You said your father was a chef.
Yep. My father was a chef and my mother was a pastry chef, became a pastry chef after retiring as a nurse for the state of Mississippi, where I grew up at.
Yeah.
And during that time as a child, you know, I didn't even realize when they would bring me in the kitchen with them, you know, to me, I was just having fun in the kitchen, cooking with my parents and spending times. But unbeknownst to me, they was instilling a quality that would one day become my career. You know, if anybody asked me what I was going to be when I grew up, I always tell them I was going to be an attorney.
See, and well, you probably cook in that area too. Hey, are you doing the All-Star break?
No, I'm not doing an All-Star break. I actually got plans to be in Miami, Florida that week, because normally during the same time that the All-Star break is going on is normally the weekend of the South Beach Food and Wine Festival. And that's normally where I find myself at one of the largest food and wine festivals in the United States. And they're kicking it back off this upcoming year. So I'm truly looking forward to that.
Yeah. Wow. So where can we see your cooking show? Where do we go to watch your cooking show?
Clio TV. Clio TV is available on all your cable networks and streaming services, as well as you can always go to myclio.tv to catch out my show, New Soul Kitchen. The season premiere actually was Wednesday the 27th, and it comes on every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Every weekend, creating something spectacular, something new.
We're tuning in. We're checking it out.
Definitely.
What's good for the holidays? What are people calling you for the holidays? What's cooking up?
You know, every year I always do. I always do select turkeys that I create for several esteemed people throughout the city and abroad. But every year I create a different flavor. This year I'm going to do a brown sugar and rosemary smoked turkey. And what we're going to do is we're going to marinate the turkey in Uncle Nearest whiskey, brown sugar, rosemary, thyme. That's what we're going to brine it in before removing it and injecting it with Creole spices, rubbing it down nice right up under the skin. I'm going to stuff it with rosemary, basil, some nice butter to make sure it caramelizes over the top. And then we're going to smoke that bad boy in a big green egg, low and slow.
What? No, we're coming over to your house for Thanksgiving.
The more the merrier.
Wait a minute. It seems like you should sell that recipe for Thanksgiving, because people cook for Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And I think this year for Christmas, I'm gonna do some duck. I've really been craving a nice good marmalade duck. So I'm gonna take some of the marmalade and orange jelly, rub it over the duck real nice and good, and then I'm gonna roast it because I really love the crispiness from the skin of a nice, good roasted duck.
Man, you're gonna make me want to go look in my refrigerator to see what I can find.
And look, we're just talking about the protein. I decided to test out my green thumb this year and grow a garden. So thus far, man, I got bunches of collard greens. I got kale. I got cabbage. I got redhead lettuce growing, rosemary, thyme, basil, even some nice, beautiful bell peppers that's starting to blossom in my collard greens. I'm waiting until, as they say, what my older mentors would tell me is that you got to let the dew fall on the leaves of the collard greens before you pick them, and that's what makes it sweeter.
Talk about it. There you go. Hot dog. Wait a minute. And then you know how to prepare it where you get all the sand out of it, right? Because you don't know gritty.
Oh, exactly. Look, no, we ain't playing that around here. My mom coming over for dinner. I never hear the end of it.
Hey, give us your website, man. This has been really, really fun, man.
My website is hautcuisine.store, HAUTECUISNE.store. I carry a complete line of sauces and seasonings that I make that's available nationwide. Definitely help anybody be the MVP of their kitchen, as well as follow me on social media at Chef Jernard. I like keeping everything simple. CHEFJERNARD. I don't care what platform you go to. That's what I'm on there as.
Oh, man. Jernard Well. Chef and host of New Soul Kitchen. Woo. Can't wait to taste your food. And we're going to order some of your some stuff so I can be a champion in my kitchen.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to make sure I hook you up, doctor. And look, and then you might just, when you order some stuff from, you get a big box at the door, open it up, and it's me busting out with some pots and pans. Don't be alarmed.
That sounds real cool. Okay. Hey, we'll get together and break some bread real soon, all right?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you. All right. It's about that time to go. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. That's been a whole lot of fun. Thank you. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. Had a great time. Hope you did too. I'll see you over 107.5 WBLS. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day, and we'll catch you another day, another way. Love you all. Peace.